It always starts small. You tell yourself, just this once. It won't matter. I'll fix it tomorrow. Maybe it's hitting snooze when you promised yourself you'd get up. Maybe it's skipping the gym because it's raining. Maybe it's scrolling for an hour when you should be working. You don't think much of it. It's just one day, right? But that's the trap. One becomes two. Two becomes a habit. And before you realize what has happened, a year has gone by. You look in the mirror and you don't recognize the person staring back. You're no longer the driver. You're a passenger in your own life. You didn't fail overnight. You drifted. Slowly, quietly, comfortably. Today, we are going to talk about the silent erosion of discipline. More importantly, I am going to give you the exact framework to rebuild it from the ground up. If you are tired of negotiating with yourself, if you are tired of breaking promises to the one person who matters most, then pay close attention. Take out a notebook. Remove your distractions. Let's get to work. There is a fundamental misunderstanding about how failure happens. Society loves dramatic stories. We think ruin comes from a massive explosion, a catastrophic event, or a single, terrible decision. But the reality is far more terrifying. Ruin comes from 1,000 tiny concessions. Every time you say, just this once, you are not just making a poor choice in the present. You are casting a vote for the type of person you are becoming. Your brain is a highly efficient prediction machine. It pays attention to your actions, not your intentions. When you set an alarm for 5:30 a.m. and you hit snooze, your brain records a data point. This person does not mean what they say. When you do it again the next day, it records another data point. Soon, a neural pathway is forged. You have trained your subconscious to believe that your word means absolutely nothing. This is why, when you suddenly try to make a massive change, like starting a new business or committing to a strict diet, you fail within a week. You don't have a lack of motivation. You have a lack of self-trust. Your brain looks at your track record and says, why should we expend energy on this? We know we're going to quit. Discipline doesn't shatter in the big moments. It erodes in the small ones. The decisions nobody sees. The moment you are alone, tired, and unmotivated, that is the only moment that actually counts. So, how do we fix this? How do we rebuild a foundation that has completely crumbled? The first thing you must do is let go of the big moment myth. When we decide to change our lives, we usually swing the pendulum to the absolute extreme. You tell yourself, starting Monday, I'm waking up at 4 a.m., taking ice baths, working out twice a day, and reading a book a week. You try to go from 0 to 100 overnight. You rely on a sudden burst of motivation. But motivation is an emotion. And like all emotions, it is temporary. It will abandon you the second things get hard. Motivation is what gets you to buy the running shoes. Discipline is what makes you put them on when it's freezing outside and your bed is warm. To rebuild your discipline, you must stop looking at the mountain peak and start looking at the dirt beneath your feet. You do not build discipline by making grand, sweeping declarations. You build it by mastering the micro-decisions. You need to reset your baseline. A baseline is the absolute minimum standard of behavior you will accept from yourself, regardless of how you feel. Right now, your baseline is 0. We need to raise it, but we must raise it slowly. Here is the practical, 3-step protocol to rebuild your self-trust. Step 1. The audit. You cannot plug a leak if you don't know where the water is escaping. For the next 48 hours, you need to track every single compromise you make. Track the exact moments you say, just this once. Did you eat garbage because you were stressed? Write it down. Did you skip a rep in the gym because no one was watching? Write it down. Bring the invisible decisions out into the light. You will be shocked at how often you negotiate with weakness. Step 2. The rule of 1. Do not try to change 10 things at once. Pick one area of your life. Just one. It could be waking up when your alarm goes off. It could be drinking a gallon of water. It could be reading 10 pages a day. Make it so simple that it almost feels insulting. For the next 14 days, this single habit becomes your non-negotiable. If the world is ending, if you are sick, if you are exhausted, it does not matter. You execute. Because the goal is not the habit itself. The goal is proving to your brain that when you say you are going to do something, it gets done. You are rebuilding the bridge of self-trust. Step 3. Kill the negotiation. The hardest part of discipline is the internal dialogue. The second you pause to think about whether or not you want to do the hard thing, you have already lost. You must remove the negotiation phase entirely. When the alarm goes off, there is no conversation. You move. When it's time to work, you put the phone in another room. You do not rely on willpower, you rely on environment and immediate action. It is not going to be easy. There will be days when your mind screams at you to take the easy way out. There will be days when no one is watching, and the temptation to cut corners will be overwhelming. But remember this, every time you embrace the friction, every time you choose the hard path, you are forging iron in your mind. Your life isn't built on the big, glorious wins that everyone applauds. It's built on the quiet, lonely moments in the dark. It is built on the small promises you refuse to break. Stop drifting. Take the wheel. Start today with one small promise and defend it with your life. If you found value in this breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of people who refuse to settle for average. Drop the word commit in the comments below to cement your intention. Then close this app and go get to work.